Hello, if you clicked on this video, you're interested in listening to my recovery story for my BBL surgery up to 6 months after surgery. I wanted this surgery for a long time. I did research on it for about 1.5 to 2 years, found my doctor, and I want to advise everybody that if you're going to do anything as serious as surgery is, you need to be very certain on a few things. What's the process? What's the price? What's the recovery? What to expect with everything in general, your costs, how long you're going to be off of work, what your results are guaranteed to look like, what they're not guaranteed to look like. I'm very happy with my results. I would do the surgery again in a heartbeat. I am not trying to tell anybody to do this surgery. I'm just trying to inform you of my process and what it did for me. I wore a faja right after surgery. They had me in this faja. They suit you up for it. And I also bought another one that was smaller so that as my swelling went down, I could transition into the smaller faja, which also was with foams, an ab board, and a backboard. These were purchased at shapecurvy.com. I slept on this ab board right here for months, bitch, months. Okay, you're sleeping on your belly. I get out of surgery. This lady wakes me up. I'm in pain on my belly, flips me over. Your ride's here. Pulls a wheelchair up. Sit, she tells me. I said, I'm not sitting on that. I was in so much pain. And I was freezing from the anesthesia. My whole body was shaking. She's like, oh yes, mommy, you're going to sit. And I had to sit. They wheeled me out the back, put me in the rental car with my mom. And luckily, like, we had, what is it called? Like, I don't know, this little mat thing for me to lay on that was like a cushion and like pillows and stuff. Because you literally have to lay on your stomach. You can't sit. I go to my friend's house, which is a chef in Miami, Chanel Manning. Thank you for letting me stay at your place. Shout out. She saved me on those expenses because otherwise I would have had to pay for a hotel down there for the 9 days we stayed. My expenses, I will go over. My anesthesiologist and my doctors doing the surgery, the flat rate was $4,000. That does not include the $500 I spent extra on your lymphatic massages and the $150 towards my other faja. They will inform you of other things and costs you have to buy later on. I bought a $100 BBL pillow for my flight home. Traveling in a car, sitting at home is literally to sit underneath your thighs so that you're not placing any weight on your rear. If I could tell you what to expect, it would literally be pain. Be ready to be uncomfortable, itchy, in pain, compacted, swollen, and just ready to be done with the process. You have to mentally be 100,000% committed to this. You need to listen to your doctor's instructions and find out as much information as you can. You will not be able to watch my video and be 100% aware of what you need to do or how the recovery is because everybody's is different. Some girls stay in a recovery house. I had my mom stay with me, and so I didn't have to do that. I don't know about those experiences. I've only heard stories. So after I leave out of surgery, go to my friend's house, I was on pain medicines and antibiotics. The antibiotic is to stop any type of infection, to help prevent it, I should say. That does not guarantee that you will not receive an infection. This is a high infection surgery because they're taking out fat from your stomach and placing it into another area of your body. They took it from my stomach, my sides, and my back. I didn't need to have a tummy tuck because I didn't have a lot of excess skin. I didn't have a tremendous amount of fat to take. It was, to me, I think it was just enough. And I also I just didn't have a lot of issues. Like, my surgery went really well and my results went really well. You're swollen for about 3 months. I went back to work after 2 weeks. Don't do that. My doctor told me not to do it, and I did it. I was miserable, but I needed to do it because a girl's got expenses. Like, I mean, it took me 2 years to prepare for this because the year prior, financially, I wasn't ready. I, I honestly didn't even have as much knowledge about it as I did up to the point of me having the surgery. So I'm thankful for that. I used $2,000 out of my income tax towards my surgery, and the rest came out of pocket. You also are going to need to understand if you have to be off for a month of work, it's almost like a month and a half without any income coming in, because once you get back to work, it takes 2 weeks for them to even pay you. Everybody needs to take that in consideration. You need to have someone there that can help you, someone that can help you shower, change, take you to your appointments. During my process of being in Miami, you go back and forth from where you're recovering at to the office. I got my massages done there. They are painful, super painful. You are swollen, bruised, and you have someone pressing on all of these spots that they were just jabbing you with to get your fat out. What they do is they press the fluids down, and I had a drainage tube to drain out the excess fluid. I couldn't stress enough about doing your research on that alone. That's a whole other topic. Anything else I could really say? I'm very happy with my results. When I got off surgery, my butt was very hard. It takes a couple months for that to go away. Your shape starts to come in. Don't get discouraged if you do get the surgery. Don't get discouraged when you see yourself and you're swollen and you're like a balloon. It happens. We all go through it, and you start freaking out like, why did I pay all this money if this is the result? You have to give yourself time and be very patient and do exactly what your doctor says to do. They're not going to fill you in with a lot of recovery instructions. This is something that they're used to, females or males, whomever, getting these surgeries. They kind of expect you to know what you're walking into. They'll give you a little bit of a rundown, but the recovery process, they don't really prepare you for. You have to prepare yourself for this, in a sense. If I could have asked my doctor more questions, I would have probably asked, how much fat do you plan to take out, and how much do you plan to preserve to put back in? How much, and if there's anything left over, how do you determine where to stop at? I wish I would have asked those things, but I was just so anxious and nervous once I got there. It's like you kind of lose your thought. So write things down, know what to pack with you. Some women get their menstrual going into the surgery. It can kind of make you go into your menstrual, and that can be more painful than anything else you've ever felt. I will say I didn't get mine until I came home, and it was excruciating pain. I laid on my stomach for months. I did not sit for 2 months. And everything kind of goes back to normal once you get back home. It's just, you can't move. You can't move. When you bend over, you don't really bend over. You gotta kind of like squat down. I didn't go back to working out for 2 months. And your body goes through a lot of changes during the healing process. And everybody's different, but they say once you're 6 months out, your healing process is basically where you're going to be. So after my fajas, and I stopped wearing them because it was summertime, and I don't recommend getting this done in summer. Get it in the winter. Don't do it in the summer. You're going to be hot and miserable. I wanted to wear baggy clothes so bad, and the only thing that really would even fit me, everything was tight. It was summertime. I wish I would not have done that. Wear baggy stuff. Do it during winter, please, if you're going to do it. Please stay in the States if you live in the States. Do your research on your doctor as far as deaths and things that go wrong. It matters. The price tag is how much are you willing to put your life at risk, because any type of surgery you have can be a high-risk surgery. You have to take care of yourself. Stay clean. I showered every day. I cleaned wherever they told me to clean, and you really just have to prepare yourself for being uncomfortable, being in pain. And a lot of times I feel like a lot of women can handle that. Like we're used to having to go through, you know, births, pregnancies, menstruals, being sick, take care of our kids, going to work. I feel like women are very strong. I just felt like I had to go through this. So I just kind of put my mind there and it got me through. I also ordered this off of Amazon. This is my little waist trainer. I will show you guys my body now. This is my shape now. I was a little bit bigger. Prior to surgery, I had some love handles. And my waist, I feel like, is super small now. I wish it was actually kind of smaller. Just because I like a small waist. But I'm working on it, and I'm also going to do skin tightening treatments. Even though my skin isn't like real loose, I do notice when I wear like high top stuff, if it presses in on my skin right here, it kind of gives me like a little muffin top. But I'm a mom, like I've had kids, so that'll probably be towards the end of 2020 where I'll seek out skin tightening treatments that they have. That'll be probably what I do. But yeah, I'll show you guys my shape. Like to me, my butt isn't like super big, but it fits like my body type. That's the side. Oh, and it does jiggle. Like, I have a lot of questions about that. Like it's soft. My scar, can't even see it. It used to be like right there, like a little dot. I have two scars right here. This one's way different than the other ones because that's where the drainage tube came out. But that's as big as it is. I'm trying to think like what else I could show you. Yeah, like my side profile is a lot. It's nice. Like you have your curve in your lower back and your stomach being more flat from laying on your ab board after surgery. So yeah, these are my results. And I'm very happy with my surgeon. I'm happy with everything I went through. And I remember people thinking I was crazy for doing this, but I couldn't be more happier. They take out from like here to here, all the way around lipo 360. I don't know if there's anything else I could really say, but if you have any questions, or if you just want to tag people that may want to know about this, feel free. You can search me at Jamie Starr, Starr Fitness on Instagram. Go ahead and DM me there, or even on YouTube. Please like, subscribe, comment. I love the support. I don't really want anything negative. I'm not going to delete the comment because to me, if you're going to be negative about this, you clicked on it. You have the choice to watch or not watch. Everybody has a choice to do what they want with their body. I take care of mine. I try to eat healthy. I work out. And this was kind of like something I feel like I earned. I paid for it. Nobody else paid for it. And I'm happy with my results. So the hateful stuff can go. Not everybody could probably go through this. I'm going to say that. But women are strong. And if we all kind of support each other and you have a good support team around you, I feel like maybe this will be something that, you know, anybody could want and go after and go get. It's very common. So just have a good support team around you before you go and do this and do all of your research possible. Thanks for watching.